Hey everyone, SweetJohnnyCage here, back with another guide for Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair. This time I'm going to show you how to enter and complete Chapter 12, Version 2, Buzzsaw Falls Frozen. So once you are at the lake, you need to refreeze it after you've melted it from the previous level, but just follow this path along the ice skating rink and you'll be able to land right on top of the book, and then you can start the level. So, this level is a little challenging. It has some of the best music in the game so far. I like this track a lot. It sounds very forlorn. I just really dig it. I found myself just listening to it for a while. I really like this track. So starting off the level, there's a couple of ghost quills that you can go after. These ice boulders will come in handy for a T.W.I.T coin later. So just take this time to get familiar with the amount of time you can spend on them, because a little later you're going to need one of them to get T.W.I.T coin number 4. So you just want to spend some time figuring those out for yourself. T.W.I.T coin number 1 is right up here. So once you land on the solid platform, just head back onto the ice platforms and work your way up. This turret is still here from the previous version of the level. Just be aware you can use it to kill enemies. If you just jump when they are near the fireballs, they will die too. Hit the checkpoint. We're going to grab a bomb here, although it's completely optional. You don't really need it for anything. There's not really too many enemies to even use it on, but you can bring it into the next part of the level where it can come in handy if you don't like dealing with the bullfrogs. So go ahead and head through the door here to our next checkpoint. T.W.I.T coin number 2 is just past this buzzsaw. You can clear that gap without getting hit. I just tanked it with Laylee. It's not a big deal. But you can clear it. I use the bomb right there on that bullfrog just because I don't like dealing with them too much, especially when there's saw blades around. Those guys can't necessarily kill you, but they can definitely bounce you into traps. If you've lost Laylee at any point, there is a Laylee bell just underneath these platforms. So we're going to ride this one all the way up, and we're going to touch the purple ghost quill. And he's going to spit up a bunch of quills for us that we're going to do our best to collect. This is a really high quill count level. You finish with over 500 if you do everything. So if you need quills to farm, this is a pretty good level to do it in. Alright. So there's some buzzsaws going back and forth. Just jump over them. This platform rises with buzzsaws falling down. Not in any set pattern, at least that I was able to determine. So just pay attention to the top of your screen, and once you see a buzzsaw coming for you, just do your best to avoid it. I'm going to leave Laylee there. We're going to pick her up again a little bit later, but she's not really needed for the next set of platforming challenges. There's a red ghost quill here. What we want to do is we want to roll and do a delayed jump, high jump off of him twice, and then on the third time we'll land in the cannon. There's a gold ghost quill here with a pretty easy pattern. He doesn't go too far off the screen. But you can also use the ice boulders to just track him. He's going to drop with 2 crown quills, each worth 10, so it's an additional 20 quills. Then we're going to head back inside the building. Alright, so we're going to hit this checkpoint here. And we are close to the next T.W.I.T coin. So these platforms here on the right, you want to ride the bottom one until you're very close to the top one, and then roll off the bottom one, and then jump onto the top one. So you got to roll away and then hold right, and you'll be able to land on the top platform, and then roll to T.W.I.T coin number 3. There's another purple ghost quill here with a buzzsaw going back and forth. So just keep jumping over the buzzsaw and collect as much as you can. Get Laylee back with that bell. There is a blue ghost quill here. He's just going to reward you some extra quills, so it's really not a necessary one to get. But it's pretty easy to finish that challenge. Jump over these rising buzzsaws. Jump over this buzzsaws going back and forth. And then there is a crown quill on either side of this challenge, so go ahead and grab those, and then make your way to the next checkpoint. Okay, I'm going to jump along these crumbling platforms. We're making our way to T.W.I.T coin number 4, so just be careful here. Alright, there's a Laylee bell here in case you need. There's a gold ghost quill here. So if you want to go for this one, you can. I find this one to be a little bit more trouble than it's worth, especially if you can't really get on a good pattern of buzzsaws falling with a platform rising in time. If you can't, just skip it. It's really not worth it. It just rewards you an extra couple quills. But if you do get him late, he'll drop 2 crown quills right there. Careful, because they can bounce off the buzzsaws, but yeah. Alright, so heading into this next platform challenge, there's a turret up top, so you want to be very careful when jumping over the buzzsaws. You don't want to jump into a turret fireball that's coming after you. Okay, so make sure you're clear of that. Jump over here. And this is where twig point number 4 is. You want to do a really long roll off of that ice boulder. You can stay on them a lot longer than you think, but just keep pressing square or X if you're playing on Xbox or PC, and until you've gained a lot of speed off of the roll, and then you can jump onto the roof, and that's how you get that one. It takes a little bit of practice, but you can keep repeating it because those platforms do come back. Alright, so we're going through the last part of the level here now. Second to last section, I think. This one's pretty similar to the last one. Instead of going down, we're going to go up, and we're going to go back inside one more time. So just keep navigating these platforms and hop on up here, up the frozen waterfall. And we're back inside. Alright. A couple more platforming challenges to go, and then we're finished. Twig point number 5 is right over here, so just make your way all the way to the left, and then all the way to the right. Be careful because the buzzsaws can hit you through the floor. Make your way all the way left again, and then all the way right one more time for twig point number 5. This is the last difficult platforming challenge in the level. It's actually the last platforming challenge to, in any event. Just avoid these buzzsaws as best as you can. If you lose Laylee, it's no big deal. You can just use your invincibility frames to get her back. But once you're up top, I'm going to show you how to get some extra quills before you complete the level, but the battalion hive is right here. So just past the battalion hive are a couple of really big stacks of boxes, and there's a cannon hidden underneath one of them. So you can use that cannon to get these 2 crown quills up here, as well as to break the boxes to the left of it. Alright, and once you do that, you can go ahead and complete the level. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment. I'll do my best to help you out. If you're looking for more guides for Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair, please subscribe to the channel so you get alerted when new videos go live. If you like this content a whole lot, please consider becoming a channel member by clicking the blue join button below this video. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and on Twitch. And as always, I'm SweetJohnnyCage. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.